Okay, so we are back and we are going to be chatting about what potential clients are impressed by. Your reputation is everything in dog training. I truly believe that you are only as good as the last dog that you trained. You should have good relations with potential clients, the clients that you are currently working with, the clients that you've worked with in the past, fellow dog trainers, veterinarians. Your reputation is very, very, very important because people are trusting you with their best friend, and that's a really big deal. I don't want to just trust the life of my dogs and put that into just anybody's hands. Of course, there's a lot to be expected when it comes to interacting with somebody's best friend. Your reputation means everything. Certifications, memberships, organizations. Now, typically, trainers would understand that certifications don't really mean anything. You can go to a seminar and buy an audited spot and just sit in the bleachers and bring home a certificate. You don't even have to work with those dogs. You can do online courses, and realistically, as dog trainers, we understand that certifications in this industry typically don't mean anything. But potential clients, they don't, for the most part, know that the dog training industry is unregulated. So the more certifications, memberships that you have, organizations that you have involvement with, it definitely gives you credibility for sure. And it's a good way to build that trust where people feel like you take your business and you take your knowledge base very seriously. So as many certifications and memberships you can involve yourself with, the better, for sure. A person's trust and their integrity is very important because if we can't trust people, we're never going to want to spend time with them. I was at an event for networking about a year ago, and I met somebody who's an accountant, and he basically tried to sell me on the fact that I should be using his services. Essentially, I told him I've been with the same accountant for about 10 years. I love her to death. She does an amazing job for me. He continued to try to sell me, which made me not want to be anywhere near him. I was trying to leave the conversation, at which point he starts to give me pointers on how I can avoid paying certain taxes, and I can do some relatively shady things, which I am in no way interested in. It gave me a very, very big indication into this man's integrity, and I was as quick to eject out of that conversation as I possibly could. Not only that, if I ever meet somebody who is interested in working with this guy, I will have no problem telling them of our interaction, who you are, the way that you conduct yourself, your morals, your integrity, all play into the fact that people can or cannot trust you. And yeah, those are very simple things that you can use with potential clients. Your word should be your bond. Respect and reliability. I won't talk too much about respect because, it's assumed that you're respectful not only to potential clients, but to all people. And your reliability, if you say you are going to do something, you should do it. But this goes actually a little bit deeper than that. For example, reliability is actually a really big thing that doesn't get talked about. I once had somebody call me after they had been calling around, and they literally told me over the phone, I've been avoiding calling you because I heard through the grapevine your prices are way more expensive, double, triple the cost of most local trainers. I was avoiding calling you, but I've been calling every trainer in the city and nobody will pick up the phone, and it's been 3 days after leaving messages and nobody's called me back. So for me, it was an easy sale. I had them come in for an evaluation the next day, sign them up, made a very, very large income off of that specific client. And, it was as simple as that. Just picking up the phone, being there and answering the phone seems pretty basic, but can be a very good sales tactic. Having better than average people skills. Again, this seems very basic, but I always try to envision the fact that when I'm on the phone with somebody, they should be my priority, right? I shouldn't be on the phone with somebody doing emails at the same time, or, talking with somebody and, thinking about something at the same time. They should be my priority. I should be, making eye contact with them. I should be listening. I should be engaging. Having those types of people skills and being likable goes a very, very, very long way. Confidence is the most essential thing that people are looking for and people are impressed by when it comes to dog training. If you don't come across as confident that you can actually help them achieve the goals that they want, you will never, ever be able to book them as a client. I think that this is one of the most devalued things when it comes to impressing potential clients. The way that you conduct yourself, the way that you communicate with people, the what you say to them when you tell them, yes, I can help you with this dog. I have worked with dogs like this in the past. For example, certain confidence indicators that you can throw out there, they go a very, very long way.